Hi everyone, Darrell here at Marketplace Pro. In this video, I'm going to show you how exactly car dealerships and car sales professionals are using Marketplace Pro to help them sell an additional 20 to 40% more vehicles each month with Marketplace Pro's AI automation tool. I'm going to talk about why you should be advertising on Facebook Marketplace if you are not already. I'll show you how exactly Marketplace Pro software works and how the dealers are using it in a way that helps them achieve these results. So if we jump onto the website and just come right down to why Facebook Marketplace, and ultimately the stats just don't lie. Monthly active users, you can look this up yourself, in the United States, 287 million, 70% of which use Marketplace, 205 million. We compare that to expensive advertising platforms like AutoTrader and Cars.com. These two combined is still nowhere near the amount of eyeballs on monthly active users on Marketplace. The same is true for other countries. United Kingdom, 55 million monthly active users and 38 million of those on Marketplace. We compare these to AutoTrader and these other expensive advertising platforms which keep putting their prices up every month, every year for dealerships, and Marketplace is free to use. So ultimately what we're talking about here is a social media platform where most of your customers already spend most of their time scrolling every day. This social media platform has a dedicated marketplace for selling items with a section for selling vehicles. Yet in all, it's crazy to think that most dealerships don't advertise on Marketplace. I challenge you to go on Marketplace and search up 10 of your local competitors, and I would say most of them are not advertising on Marketplace. So you might think that's because Marketplace doesn't work, but no, it's because of the manual upload process and the amount of time it takes to create these listings. How do I know this? Well, if we think back a few years when Facebook used to let dealerships post directly from their business page straight onto Marketplace, all of the dealerships and salespeople loved Facebook Marketplace because they didn't have to do the manual upload process. They got a lot of leads from there, a lot of messages. And so, yeah, they love Marketplace. But once Facebook made that change 2-3 years ago now and stopped business pages being able to post to Marketplace, that's where software like Marketplace Pro started to make a lot more sense because dealers did not want to do the manual upload process. And just on that topic, if you do have any automation software for Facebook and you're a dealership, that's just going to your Facebook business page timeline. That's not reaching your Marketplace. Now you might say to me, but Darrell, I do advertise my vehicles on Facebook Marketplace. I got 50 cars in stock and I get 5 new vehicles into my inventory every week and I prioritize posting them. So why would I need software to help me sell cars on Marketplace? Well, that's great. You definitely do not need software to advertise your vehicles on Marketplace, but using that analogy of just posting your new stock when you get it or at the weekend when you remember, and yeah, ultimately the problem with that is once they go past 7 days old, well, the first problem is remembering to do it. The second problem is when listings go over 7 days old, they stop performing, no one sees it. And third problem with that is if someone actually sees one of your vehicles on AutoTrader or wherever that may be, before they ring you about it, they might look Marketplace and they can see that you posted that 6, 8, 12 weeks ago. And we know what customers are like. They might think there's something wrong with the vehicle, or if no one else wants it, they don't want it either. And so just posting 5 vehicles every week manually, that's fine. Super time consuming, copying and pasting descriptions, remembering to do it, uploading photos from different devices. And yeah, ultimately a lot of your listings are stale. You might say to me, but I always hit the renew button. Renew doesn't do anything. It renews it, but it does not perform anywhere near as good as deleting the listing and reposting it, which we both know, but a lot of people don't do it again because it's more work. The dealers and the sales professionals that are really killing it on Facebook Marketplace are keeping their full inventory freshly listed every week. So if you've got 50 vehicles, that means that you'd be doing up 50 adverts every week to keep your listings freshly listed under 7 days listed. To do that manually would be a massive time suck. You're just not going to do it. and therefore there's where you're missing out. And this is where software like Marketplace Pro starts to make a lot of sense. Helps you easily keep your full inventory freshly listed on Facebook Marketplace every week, meaning listings are performing optimally on the algorithm and you're avoiding stale listings. Once you have signed up on the website, you'll be directed to the Chrome Web Store where you can add it to Chrome. To clarify, this is not an app that works on your device. This is a Chrome browser extension that you simply install on your browser, your desktop, that you are using every day to advertise your vehicles. Just come up here. As you can see, you select the little M. Once that's added, you don't have to sign into Chrome. It asks you that, just hit the X and then select vehicle inventory. You can open this out like so. Select the little settings button right here and you can import your inventory page URL from whichever advertising website that you advertise your vehicles on. So what are our supporting websites for us to grab your vehicles? AutoTrader in the US, Classic AutoTrader in the US, and Cars.com in the US. In Canada, we have AutoTrader Canada, Car Gurus Canada. In the UK, we've got AutoTrader.co.uk, Gumtree, Used Cars NI, and in Ireland, Dundee. So you simply just Google your dealership's name and advertising website, come right down here and you'll see the post to Facebook button to where you can post, or you just grab this URL, you put it into the AutoTrader one right here, you select save, come back, and as you can see, hit refresh vehicles and it will pull all of those vehicles right into the tool, see, from autotrader.com. The brilliant thing about this is that it will show you the statuses of these vehicles, prioritizing which vehicles need posted. These vehicles were posted 10 days ago, and so if we just hit this button, it'll find the listing on Marketplace, it'll delete it, and it'll create that listing for you. So that means that you're not searching down through Marketplace for one of your 5 white Volkswagen Golfs, if you've got a lot of vehicles that are similarly the same, and the tool makes it very easy for you to track these statuses days since posted. As we can see here, 3 days since posted, and as we can see, sold not on website. And so if a vehicle is sold off the website, you just hit delete, it'll find it on Marketplace, it'll delete that for you. And again, importantly, keeping track of the days since posted. Anything over 7 days, it goes red. Anything under 7 days, it stays green, and it will show you which vehicles need posted also. And it will also show you the same statuses on the advertising website also. See, post to Facebook right here, posted 3 days ago, posted 10 days ago, delete and repost. You can click the buttons on your advertising website and perform these actions also. So a lot of people like to use their inventory page on the website. That's what they're familiar with. A lot of people like to import their inventory onto the extension and simply post from here. So all you're simply doing every day, I always say to everyone, if this is your inventory page, start to your toolbar, have your toolbar pop up here. Mine's is just hidden at the moment, but all you got to do is open up your Chrome browser extension every day, select that inventory page, select most recently added, post, or just come on to the tool right here and select refresh inventory. It scrapes Used Cars NI and the website, and it'll give you fresh up-to-date statuses of all of the vehicles. How many days since posted, what's need deleted, missing off the website, making it super easy to keep all of your vehicles freshly listed under 7 days. Makes it super easy for you to manage your vehicles on Marketplace. So again, no reason not to be having your full stock freshly listed on Marketplace when software like this exists. So let's talk about the same 50 car vehicle analogy like we were talking about at the start of the video. Let's say you got 50 vehicles in stock. How do I recommend posting? Post 5 vehicles in the morning. Never post any more than 15 vehicles in one day, I should start with. Why? Because if you post too many vehicles in one day, Facebook could think you're a scammer and they start to shadow ban your posts and your listings, and we don't want that. We're trying to keep your account safe. So spread your listings out throughout the day. I say to everyone, come in the morning, post 5 vehicles, and then post another 5 vehicles before you go home. Try and do that every day. I know some days you'll be busy, you'll not get an opportunity to do that, but ultimately post 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening. All you do is click one button, post. Super simple. And this is as close to fully automated that we can get software posting your vehicles to Marketplace. Unfortunately, it can't be done the old way of being fully automated, and this is the next best thing, and this is what dealers are doing to post these vehicles. And so what we'll do is we'll just post the vehicle right now. Either post from here or you can post from the inventory page on the website. And what the tool is currently doing is just quickly grabbing all of your vehicle's information, just quickly grabbing all of the pictures. And as you can see on the left hand side, it's quickly entering all of those vehicle details, make, model, location, and entering in all of the vehicle pictures, just like so. So what normally takes 5, 10, 15 minutes, copying and pasting descriptions or uploading photos from different devices or cameras or phones, this ultimately has taken under 30 seconds. So when you're posting 50, 100 vehicles per week, at 10 minutes per listing, you're talking 3, 4, 5 hours per week. This will do it 30 seconds per listing. If you're posting 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening, that's literally 5 minutes per day to keep those 50 vehicles freshly listed every week. And all you have to do, open up the tool, select refresh inventory, get your latest updated statuses on each vehicle, and post those vehicles to Marketplace like so. Super simple, super straightforward. Always post into loads of groups also. Super underutilized. That'll get you onto customers' main timeline newsfeed that aren't on Marketplace, that are just part of groups. Really underutilized. And there's loads of other things that you can be doing on Facebook to help you sell more vehicles. The software just makes it really easy to keep those vehicles freshly listed every week. And just on that topic, if you come onto the website and you are signed up, we've got a free Facebook Marketplace Master course for all of the software users. This is free for the software users to access. And in that course, when you sign in, you'll get access to listing strategies, how to respond to leads, 5-day follow-up process, how to build a great seller profile and ask for reviews on your seller profile to help customers engage with you more, look more trustworthy, and get more questions on Facebook Marketplace about your vehicles. And a lot of you may say, well, I don't want a whole load of people messaging me on my personal profile asking, is this still available? We do show you how to handle that question and avoid it. Ultimately, you're going to get those types of messages, but sales is a numbers game. If you're getting 100 messages, 10 of them are converting into booked viewing appointments and some sales, then that is absolutely fine. What you can do, you can engage, it's personal preference, you can engage with those customers as much or as little as you like. You can just send back an automated text, copy and paste the text in. A lot of guys that are having a lot of success send back a walk around video or a video of them talking, and responding. And so, yeah, there's loads of things you can do there in terms of responses, but you just have to have the mindset that you're happy for the messages to come in. You try to reply to them as best as possible. A lot of the time, a lot of people that are interested in the vehicle will see your dealership details on there and either contact you directly or ring the dealership and ask for you. And yeah, again, loads of eyeballs in Marketplace and absolutely no reason why you should not have your vehicles inventory and stock listed on a platform that's free to advertise on, that has got more eyeballs than AutoTrader, Cars.com, or any of those combined that are super expensive to advertise on. So join up for the 30-day free trial. It does take card details, but you can cancel that before the end of the 30 days. We try to keep customers by providing value every month. Therefore, we do not try and tie you into a contract either, but highly recommend you jump on, give it a go, bring your inventory in to the tool, start posting some cars, and try and commit to posting every day. Spread your listings out, 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening, and that's 50 vehicles per week, Monday to Friday, or even Saturday. And yeah, get those vehicles on the marketplace, stay consistent with it. If you can do that for at least a few weeks, get your full inventory freshly listed, be posting into groups, respond quickly, build your seller reviews, share some of your dealership's business page related content on your personal profile. You know yourself, when you're looking on marketplace for things to buy, you'll click on to that person's profile. You don't really care that they're on vacation 5 years ago. You just want to see that they're a trustworthy, reputable looking person. They have an associate, some sort of association to the business that's selling this vehicle. Whether you work there, you update your cover photo, you share some stuff on the timeline. Great things for sharing on the timeline is sold vehicles, pictures with customers, handover pictures. They're awesome. So loads of things you can do there, and that's why we provide the training outside of the software. If you can do those other little quick things outside of the software, replying quickly, seller reviews, share some stuff on your timeline, all super easy stuff, quick stuff to do, Facebook then starts to look at you as a trusted seller and also then starts to push your listings even higher. So it is a little bit of a snowball effect. If you can do that for 2-3 weeks consistently, then you will start to see some leads and inquiries coming in, and that's why we give the 30-day free trial, so that you can see those results and make up your mind then. Now, if you are a super busy dealership owner or sales manager, you already have a lot of things to do. You're saying to me, Darryl, I actually don't even have time to come on once a day and click this one button to post to Facebook Marketplace. That's totally fine. I understand you're super busy, but don't let that be the reason why your inventory doesn't reach all of these eyeballs on Marketplace. So what do you do instead? Let's task some of your employees with doing this either on their Facebook accounts or on your Facebook account. Task your salespeople with doing it. All of your salespeople, let's say you've got 50 vehicles in stock or 100 and you've got 3 salespeople. Let's set up 3 accounts for them and let each of them, task each of them with posting those 100 vehicles every week. That means that you actually have 300 adverts on Facebook Marketplace when you've only got 100 vehicles in stock. 100 vehicles posted from 3 of those people's profiles, triple the exposure. Or you can task your advertising staff, if you've got admin staff, whoever it may be, get them to post on to their personal Facebook. They're not polluting their friends and family on their timeline. It's just going on to Facebook Marketplace. Or if they don't want to post onto their Facebook, simply sign in to your Facebook account on their computer and simply get the software going, download the Chrome extension, sign up, and let your admin staff, your assistant, whoever it may be, get these vehicles posted onto Marketplace through your Facebook profile. Give it to someone you trust and let them post on your behalf. Either way, dealers now are doing whatever it takes to simply get these vehicles on the Marketplace. It's free to advertise on. There's software like this that exists to make it super easy and efficient for you or your staff to keep your vehicles freshly listed every week. And this is the best way to do it at the moment. So again, jump onto the website, sign up for the 30-day free trial, get posting. Super excited to help you guys sell more vehicles every month and save loads of time. Thanks for watching. Darryl, Marketplace Pro.